she gon' pop that.
Hello. And welcome. I'm just gonna chill out for a little while, and haven't done a stream in a fair while because I just needed to recover from quite a heavy cold, actually, I have to say, and I wouldn't have been very good on the stream. So it's half time right now. Welcome if you are watching us. Picking up a few viewers right now. And just slowly but surely get back into the streaming habit, really. I've got Budget Garchomp up and ready to run. We're gonna give away some codes as well. So here is a code. I've got a pile of codes here. So give us a shout out. The more shouts I get, the more codes I give, basically. Okay, so here is the first code. How you doing, Matthew? Nice to meet you. No, we are not going to Malmo. The reason being that Summer's passport actually had to be renewed. That's kind of not necessarily my fault, but I do have parental responsibility over her, so I do accept the fact that I didn't have a valid passport for someone. And we didn't actually plan as well. We didn't actually plan to go to Malmo, because right at the very first start of the season, I'm just going to do the code at the same time. Right at the start of the season, our original plan was thinking, like, we're not really too sure where Summer's going to be this season. It'll be nice if she gets into the game. There you go, have a code. That's a Mimikyu pin collection, by the way, so fantastic. It is there. Ooh. Pop it there. Whoever grabs it. Sometimes people don't go on the chat. There it is. Can you see that? There we go. Hopefully someone claim it, because I'm not. There you go. Yeah, so Malmo, I could have booked it, and then I thought, no, I'm not going to book it, and then I was like, yeah, no. Alright, we'll see how it goes after European internationals. And then what happened was, Summer obviously blossomed at European internationals, and she did really well, more than we would think she would do, because we had to go on her performance last year, and last year she wasn't really into it. It was her first season, bless her. And this time it was like, oh, okay, she's got lots and lots of points, so we didn't really pay. I actually did potentially have a chance to take the day off in order to take her, and then her mum and I were also discussing, you know, maybe we could actually just make a bit of a holiday for it. So that was way back in November, and it just didn't transpire. I think we couldn't really justify the budget, to be honest. And I think it was just down to budgetary issues, but now we're, you know, obviously thinking maybe Malmo next year. So, you know, we'll try and get a really, really good deal for it as soon as the dates come through, and we'll make a go of it there and then. So, am I missing Malmo? Yeah, I am. I've actually got, funnily enough, my connection with Sweden goes way, way back. And 2001 was where I last played. When I last played in Sweden, I played in Gothenburg. It was the STSQs, and I actually won a trip, which is really, really fantastic. It was the first. It was the second international trip that I actually did. It was, the first one was Paris STSQ, and I actually made, I think, top 64 of that, and that was huge. That was like on par with the current regionals. And then I just took a punt with Sweden. I just flew over there and I did it, and the rest, as they say, is history. So I really do like the idea of going to Sweden. And there's actually also something extra about, without, you know, because those people who can afford to go, they can go, but I'm just a bit of a traditionalist at heart. You know, I come from a Wizards of the Coast era, and you know, just the whole, like, I miss nationals. I really, really do miss nationals, and I think there's just something nostalgic about being able to score enough points in your home country in order to qualify, and always being on the basis of that if you're not good enough to acquire the points, you're not good enough to go and compete for that particular year. So I'm really like to see how both of us could fare this season. This season has been like a really, really good season. It's been a really good season for both of us. We're very, very fortunate. Just see how we can actually, whether we can actually do it just on UK points alone. There is something truly unique about that. Okay, right. Okay, here we go. Budget deck. I played about this quite a while before, so this was. I did put the list up, and I know that there are better versions out there, but I just want to try and see. There are a couple of standout points. I'm going to cut a Gibble. This is Garchomp Lucario. I'm going to cut a Gibble. The reason why is because I'd like to make use of my opponent's Brooklet Hill. So that's an interesting one. And then I've got a Garchomp. I think there's a new Garchomp coming out soon as well. There's like a fighting Garchomp that people might be wanting to look out for in the next set. There's some really exciting stuff coming out, by the way. I have no idea why Gabite evolves from Garchomp here. It doesn't. Someone asked me at League, you know, what the best Gibble is. I think hands down Ascension at this moment in time. Ryolu, I really like a 3-2, but I'm just going with 2-2 here. Nestball, do you know what? It's a luxury. And then there's like the 60 HP Rhino, 70 HP. I think the 70 HP is better because of Buzzwole. That's about it really. Timeable, I'd like to try an Evo Ball, but I'm just greedy. Devadfield, I think, is a great gym. Gladion, because it's Team PI. And Cynthia's are in there. Guzma. No Sycamore. Which is quite interesting. No Sycamore in this one. But I think I ought to put one just to make it a little more viable. If I take out Timeable, one Timeable, put in actual fact, why don't I just cut the Wally? Because I don't want it to go too fast, and then I just put, if I just put full Sycamore in, might as well. If I put 3, maybe? Don't ask me how I managed to get 5 of these hollows. If I put 3 of those, and then I just put like an Evo Soda, I think we're good to go. Evo Soda, because why not? I'd love to put 2 Evo Soda. In fact, I am going to put 2 Evo Soda in. Let's just cut the Gladion, shall we? Because it's a luxury. Alright, let's run with that. So, what actually looks like a Garchomp? I don't know. Is there a Garchomp coin? There is a Garchomp coin. We need to find it. It's a yellow one. Da, da, da. Here we go. There you go. Mega Garchomp coin. We like that. And we need to have some dragons. Let's get some dragons. I'll confess that I am trying to get Summer into not thinking too much about her sleeves when she plays online. Right, let's go. Chill, chill, chill. Chill. So grab a cup of tea or a coffee. Sit back, relax, and let's do some chill. And do support your local game shops. There you go, your local card shops. That is the Max Strike theme deck, and if you want to build this deck, you're more than welcome to. Get 2 of those. Really, really good. And I'll show you why. But I am missing Malmo. I wish I was there. Okay, we have 2 double colourless, 2 fighting, Ultra Ball, Cynthia. That would not have been too bad. And I do like the Garchomp, the Turbo Assault Garchomp is great. 60, it's great against Zora. If you have a really slow start. And my opponent's playing Fairy. This is not going to be a pleasant experience. Okay, but we kick off with, might as well, 2 Rileys. Let's go for that. So, what is he playing? Oh, okay. Well, that shocked me. Because I thought he was playing Fairy. Or Canyon. Unless, of course, he's playing Rainbow Road. Because obviously Rainbow Road would take advantage of double steam up. Ah, is Rainbow Road still viable right now? Rainbow Road will be, well, it'll be very, very fast. Yeah, it is Rainbow Road. Wow, this is really interesting. I'm gonna get absolutely slaughtered here. Let's have a look. So we want to get a guaranteed Gibble down. Do I want to end him? No. I want to save the old Evo Soda, and I don't have any energies as well, so this is going to be quite difficult. I don't think this is going to be like a Guzma-ish match. Okay, I really would like to get some energies. I don't think I can afford to wait an extra turn. I don't want to end, but I need the energy drop. That's the critical thing about Garchomps. You find that just like the energy drops are really, really vital. Trispan is going to be useless. There we go. But I do have another N. I've got Guzma. We'll see how it goes. So at this stage, maybe your warp point. No, warp energy rather. Warp point, that takes me back. Obviously he's got the Sycamore, he's just going for it. Oh, I have thought about putting an Orangaroo in this one as well. And the cold is taking me over. Taking over me rather. There we go. Yeah, and it is Rainbow Road. So, can we afford to put another Riley in it? No, I don't think so. I might have to sacrifice my O'Reilly, which is fine. Gonna do a Cynthia. The problem is that as soon as I promote Ascension, I don't think that's going to be useful. As soon as I promote Ascension, Gibble, it's just going to get knocked out, which is horrible. Should I play Matt? Oh, this isn't very good, is it? But come on in. Oh, is this really worth it? Is this really worth it? That's the problem, Rainbow Force. And then detect. Not ideal. Not ideal, but not ideal. Not ideal at all. My options are also a little bit limited because I've got a Guzma and double colourless in my hand. That Cynthia wasn't a very healthy Cynthia, was it? And he's just put the Oranguru. He's just put the double colourless on Oranguru because Guzma could have been an option for him. He's got the Floatstone now, so I can't Guzma up his Volcanion. And he's just going to horribly Rainbow Force me, which is fantastic. And even if I avoid the hit, no, it's just not going to happen at all, is it? What is that? 2 retreat cost? Alright, gives me that. Attach that because if he gets it, he's going to get it anyway. I have 0 hand. And I'm waiting for the top deck. So for a deck that actually has precognitive aura, the problem was that even if I had the Garchomp in play, I would not have been able to make use of precognitive aura, which is why I like Wally. That's why I like Wally. He's got 2 now. All he needs to do is just knock out 1. If I don't get a good top deck, I will concede, because what he'll do is just smash the Gabite, wait for a Guzma. If he has the Guzma right now, I might as well concede. This is the really interesting one. It actually does double thread on the benched Pokemon. Now, when I was playing at the European Championships, my opponent was playing Rainbow Force during one round, and he actually made the mistake of trying to knock out my active with double thread, and I just immediately pointed out to him he couldn't do it, called the judge over, and judge agreed with me, and he lost the match. So even though he actually had the Garvantula, he had the win effectively, he didn't know the rules that governed his cards. So, oh, okay. He's just done a Sycamore. Come on. Clearly. Really? Ah! Oh, I can't. There's no way in which I can do it. Has he got Guzma? Come on. Got the concede ready. Got the concede ready. Got the concede ready. Are we Guzmaing? Are we Guzmaing? Oh, there we go. Well played. Well played. Congratulations. Right. There's no point in wasting time with that one. Let's rematch. Restart. You're playing Rainbow Force, it's a complete auto loss anyway, isn't it? Let's face it. You'd actually have to have 4 guard jumps in play for their... Oh, you just continually trade Pokemon, and then what would happen would be you would just be left with Lucarios. Let's try again. This looks like a mirror. So I think this is going to be quite an interesting one. Yeah, definitely agree with you, Matthew, on that one. Would be good to see more of these budget decks being competitive. I think it's a really lovely touch by the Pokemon Company. But the thing is, sometimes, you know, what happens is we actually miss this. When Team Magma came out the first time around, everyone missed Team Magma's Groudon, and then it was day 1 of World Championships when Japan played there for the first time in 2004, and they actually had their national championships on the day before the actual tournament, main tournament site. So people who were watching the Japanese playing suddenly realised, oh my goodness me, this is just completely taken off. And then their shop just completely sold out the theme decks because it was in the theme deck. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a Gibble. Now that's really interesting. My opponent has actually gone for the rock hiding Gibble. Why would you even want to retreat that? I need to get multiple Gibbles out. Now he's got the Oranguru. I was considering the Oranguru earlier. Now what I could have done is I could have got the Lucario, because I don't have a supporter in my hand. Yeah, this doesn't play Lele, so I think maybe the Oranguru might be necessary, because you do exhaust quite a few cards from the starting hands in the first place. That's interesting, because he's actually gone for the double colourless before. Oh, and he plays the Vulpix as well. Vulpix is actually a really good option too. But that's wasted. That's wasteful. What he should have done was he should have actually I think what he should have done. Why? I don't understand that one. Why didn't he just retreat? He should have just retreated using I don't understand that. Oh, and he's got that LA anyway, so oh, if it has any fighting energy attached to it, alright, so he didn't. Scrap that, don't worry about that. Gamite, Evo Soda, Lucario if he's smart. Alright, okay, let's go with that. So let me just finish the point that I made earlier. I actually thought it was free retreat if it had any energy to it, but this is one of the new cards. It's, if this Pokemon has any fighting energy attached to it, it has no retreat cost. So maybe he didn't have an option at all, but I wouldn't be surprised if he plays a special charge. Let's have a look at his discard pile. Town map. Wow, town map. So why town map? Might be asking. Well, he could pick out the double colourless quite easily, but I don't know. Cynthia. So how many Garchoppers has he got ready to go? He's got one there and one there. So what I will need to do is I need to wait until he gets me first, and hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not before. It's not after he would actually have Guzma and maybe take out my Gibble. That's what I'm thinking right now. He's got one Lucario, but what I could do is I could find another Lucario and get this going. So forcing him to knock out a Lucario. So my default is put Garchomp out, Lucario for another Lucario, and then Lucario Precognitive Aura, get an N because he's just done Beacon. Now why did he get Rockruff? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, that is a shame. So I've just cut the Gladion. Great. I actually just cut the Gladion. This is why I need the Gladion. That's why I need the Gladion. Okay, so what I could do is I could Lily. That would be cool. But I'm gonna do the N. No, nothing to field blows, so just straight there. I really need the. Oh, great! I really need the other. I'm going to default that 100, 200, 200 doesn't really make a difference. I really need the Gabite. Gabite. The thing is, he's actually he's got a fighting Garchomp. If he starts attacking with that, attach an energy card from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon, and he can only do he can knock out the Gabite if he's got a Guzma. But I'm gonna pop that there and then just wait. Smash Punch, flip a coin if tails. This attack does nothing. It's not an option. Okay. So the Gibble on the bench has 60. He's searching every turn. I'm searching every turn now. Oh, yeah, defo. Hadakena. Hadakena, do you want a code? I'm gonna give you a code. All right. Are you ready? Have a code. All right. Welcome. I hope you're subbing as well. If you haven't done so already, thanks for supporting the channel. 2XTZ6 GQ. There we go. And there we go. That one was that was a league thing, which was really silly. It was a league code. I went all the way to a league, and they stopped doing the promos. It was just like, what is going on? All right, this is a problem now. Oh wow, it's a solution. Brilliant. Top deck that Cynthia. That was really, really lucky of me. Get double colorless. Have to get the double colorless. Now, so people may be thinking, well, why didn't you Cynthia first and then get the double colorless just in case you drew it? The reason why is because I actually definitely need the double colorless, so I can actually have an empty space for another thing as well. Now I've got the Garchomp. This is brilliant. There we go. So we are ready to rock and roll with Royal Blades. So there we go. The problem is that I will have to wait 2 turns. 2 turns. So he will Cynthia, and then I will try exactly the same thing. But the problem is that I am now stuck because I am 1 turn behind. So it's just going to be a Cynthia war now. So to win the Cynthia wars, perhaps... Yeah. It's now just coming down to a Cynthia war. And he's got another Lucario going now. So this is a problem. This is a problem now. And I don't think I can do anything much now. So what did he do? He took out Gibble. No, it's a problem. It is a problem, it's an issue. No, it's a real issue now. And I think at that stage it would be best for me to just concede, honestly. Because whatever I do, he can't. He has the answer. Yeah, I'm gonna concede. It just doesn't make sense. Code says invalid. What? Code says invalid. See you, Matthew. Code says invalid. That's so... Okay, try this one. Are you ready? There we go. Try that one. Okay, right, back to the drawing board on this one. Let's see what problems were there. So Vulpix is actually really good. So let's see if we can fit in one, maybe two Vulpix. Oh, why did I have a... I don't know why I had a Coco in there, by the way. Okay. I don't like the Smash Punch Riley. I'm gonna put 3 in there. I think we need the third Lucario though, don't we? Yeah, let's put... What does that do? Stance. You may prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon, until the end of your opponent's next turn. And there is actually another Lucario, which is this one. Vacuum Wave. Fight alone. If you have fewer Pokemon in play than your opponent, this attack does 60 damage for each Pokemon. It's worth thinking about. Just right at the end with a counter energy, maybe. Right. Okay. Let's go back to this one. Which one's that one? That one's not hollow. That is a hollow. There we go. And we'll have that one. I suppose if I'm going to be a bit... Might as well have one of each. I can figure out what I've got. And then, trainers wise... see, I want my Wally back, so I can Ascension turn 2. That is quite powerful. Let's get the friendly Wally up. Choice Band, I think I can drop to 2 because I have the search for it. Sycamore possibly as well. Possibly. Timeable potentially, yeah. Potentially timeable out. There was one thing that came up in the last match. Oranguru. Alright, let's go. It kind of breaks the whole, but this is not a budget deck. But no Lanes. Alright. That's my compromise. Oranguru. Because twice I was starved. I'm not too sure that Lily works, by the way. The reason being that if I'm constantly Cynthiaing, assuming that Cynthia is a verb, your Lily, the effect of Lily gets dampened, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to put another N, because once you've got it up and running, you have your own draw power anyway with Lucario, so I think that would be okay. I think I can cut down to 8, and I think there was another thing that I wanted to do. Counter catcher. That's what I wanted to do. Oop. Counter catcher. Here we go. Let's try that, boys and girls. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that even better. Let's go with that. Whee! Glad it worked. No problemo. One of the other things that I've done is I've added. I'm testing out Discord. So if you are into that kind of thing, the Discord channel is TeamPIPokemon. Jump on there and add something on there. Add something. Find the server TeamPIPokemon. It's on the general chat. Test it out. Ah, right, okay. Well, I might as well put that on Guru, there's no surprise there. Right, pop that there straight away. That's ball. Oh, it's a Trubbish. Don't like Trubbish. Oh, wait. And him. Oh, that looks good. I like that. That's fine. And there we go. Retreat that. Ball. And then end my turn. Hadokena, would you mind letting me know where you're watching from? Be really interesting to know where our viewers are coming from. Okay, we got Raggedy up. We've got Gabite now. Only one item in there, so you can do a maximum of 20. I'm going to it'd be great to have had the Wally at that stage, wouldn't it? Well, I've got the Wally now. And I can do Ascension. It's fine. So am I walking into anything specifically bad here? The answer is no. Do I need to do like 60? Well, I don't have double colourless, that's a problem. So I am tempted to get the other one. So I'm going to get the other Garchomp. Yeah, there we go. No, I'm good with UK specific. That's fine. As long as you don't say something like "I'm watching from outside your home, Freddy," I'm good. Please don't say that. Freddy, I can see you on three cameras. Please don't quit me out. Have you got any tournaments coming up, Hadikena? Are you looking forward to trying out Ultra Prison for the first time? Have you got your 2 Max Strike theme decks? I'm just loading up another code for you. Let's have it. There we go. Another code for you, dude. That is a very fiery Pokemon. Okay. The agility Noibat is going to evolve to a Noivern, so it is well within my best interests to get another Garchomp up and running. But oh wait! I can do this. This. No, the sequencing is wrong. No, I can't do this. Right, well, I'll get that anyway. Alright. And if I precognitive aura him, and what is this? Attack of fire. Oh, no, that's rubbish. I'm gonna get a devout film anyway. There we go. Because I don't like the paralysis thing. The paralysis thing is horrible. Now I can put another Ryony down because I really need to. Right. Now I can do. Get that energy up on there. And then maybe attach that there because stuff's going to happen pretty soon. And then Turbo Assault. If he cuts off my supply of special energy attachments, I can go off on basic energy. Now it's a question of trying to build on a budget. Definitely recommend 2 of those. Definitely 2 of those. If you're starting off on a budget, I just stick with Garchomp. Lucario is actually really good. Sounding out Empoleon as well. Empoleon is pretty good. What does this do, by the way? Okay, so Distort. Your opponent can't play any item cards from their hand during the next turn. So that's That's Quaking Punch, and Sonic Volume is Special Energy. But what I'm going to do is I'm now going to completely annihilate him. Okay, so I have 2 items in hand. The problem is that I need to get a Cynthia off as well. This is an issue. Okay, well what I can do is I can get Lucario first. Okay, set off the other Lucario. Definitely both look decent. Definitely both look decent. The second thing that I want to do you know what? I'm really irritated by that. That Garbodor. And I'm also quite irritated by that Trubbish. So I could knock that out. No, knock that out. 60 plus 50. I could knock that out with a Guzma. Get that one. The reason why is because that does an extra 10 damage. So 6. Yeah, so 60 plus 50 plus 10 on the active is fine. I want to get another Gibble up. In fact, I'm going to get that one up. It's just got more HP. The reason why I like that is because Distort is doing 50. Let's use Instruct. Okay, well I have the Cynthia now, so and what I could also do is I could just retreat, but if I retreated I would just do 60, and I want to keep that one. Yeah, there we go. And that's the wisest decision. Yeah, XY block was actually really good. Oh, have I attacked yet? No. XY block was actually really good. I got it. I got back into the game in the XY block. I missed out all the plasma stuff. I took a break from the game, just not because I had to, but because I wanted to. It took me a while to get back into the game though, I have to say. What's happening here? I actually don't mind getting the double colourless for some reason, because I'd like to keep the fighting around. And what was his last attack? What was his? I forgot to even see his last attack. What was he used? Oh, he did Distort. All right, okay. So Distort does the 50. Can't play an item card. All right, okay. So I do need an energy. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get double colours and precognitive aura. Now I'd like to get the Gibble. There we go, Cynthia. And there we go. Roll Blades for 210. Bam, boom. Machamp. Oh, what, like the... Which Machamp was it? What, Machamp EX? Machoke is really, really good at the moment. I mean, just don't forget that there is that 1/1 line which can just completely stall Decidueye GX. You see, at that stage, why did he play the N? He knows that I can just search out 2 cards, any 2 cards. So what have we got 1, 2, 2 items, and we're just completely. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. So he's got Garbatox and Garbodor. The one with the 20 to fight in Pokemon, so that's plus 20. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember that one. How well did it play for you? Oh, we got so he's going to sacrifice a Trubbish, which is fine. Yeah, let's do this. Dumpa-doom. Garchomp. Just because that's got a target on his back now. I think at this stage he needs to give up because he's down to 2 prizes now, and I have my abilities back, so all I'm going to do is just search for a Cynthia. Oh gosh, yeah, Seismitoad. Yeah, Seismitoad. Seismitoad was. I wasn't into the game just back then. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see if I can get it from this. I know I've got the search, I've got the game, but I just want to see if I can top that. Cynthia. Okay, right. No, I can't top back it. Right. And there you go. Yeah, I have just realised that I can't actually play Guzma and Cynthia at the same time. But there's always hope. There's always hope. Arg. Do you know what? Oh! Oh! What did I do that for? Misclick. That was a misclick, by the way. Alright, should we just do this with let's just take this to its natural end. Ultra Ball. I want Ultra Ball. There we go. There we go. Control. There we go. And then just end. Yeah. special charge energy. Okay. Oh, I could just retreat. Lol. Whee! $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, $120, $140. Yeah, but Garchomp is not. Garchomp is not a GX or an EX. Growl, if he puts the Garbodor down, I am in a mess. Get rid of all of the energy. Ah, you see, you know, why did he do that? And then energy drive? Why did he do that? Precognitive. Da, 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 da. So it just goes to show you that even if you're completely sloppy with your play, like I clearly am. There we go. Oh, you're certainly not the only person who likes fighting decks, I can tell you that. There we go. Just unnecessary. Yeah. Passimian's good. Passimian's great. Fighting decks. Fighting decks are a really, really good moment. Lycanroc, Buzzwole. Did you get the Turtonator code, by the way? Can I rip this up now? There it is. Just in case. Okay. Da, 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 da. 6HMYNVB RWL2CG. Well, whether or not you got it, there we go. It's gone. Turning. Okay, right. Another. Yay. Metal water. Yes, we'd like to go first. Oh, okay. So the Vulpix is coming out now. Here we go. Another code. Would you like another code? Let's give codes. We like giving codes. Here is another code. Q and 2, 3. So this is for anyone. But if you're first, you've got it. This is rather unfortunate. Why could Icy Snow? Alright, there we go. Oh, it's Christmas. So my opponent, Ultra Ball's a heavy ball. This looks like a metal deck. No, it can't be Magnezone. Metagross. Guessing Metagross. At least it's not fairy. And Freddy rips the end. I was at League and someone remarked, every single time I do Beacon, it's just guaranteeing that my opponent has the N in their hand. Get another Gibble, and let's show the playmat. Got Lucario, got the Gibble, get a Gabite. I do like the 60 HP on that one. 80, there we go. Oh, okay. Right, okay, so this is one of the new GXs. This is Dustbane Necrozma, Claw Slash for 60, and then Meteor Tempest 220, discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. So the idea, the synergy behind my opponent's deck is that they use Metagross to recharge 3 energies onto Dustbane Necrozma, and if they go behind in prizes, you can then use Sun's Eclipse, so you can just catch up again with them. It's a very, very powerful deck once it gets going. It's actually a really good looks like a fun deck, let's put it that way. So naturally I will get a Riolu and a Garchomp. So we have 3 Metagross and pretty much all of the pieces of the pie are in place. My opponent, however, does not have enough energy. He's got 2 now in the discard pile, and now he's just going to try and acquire energy. However, the problem is that Metagross it's got 250 HP, so it is a problem. I used to run Kukui. Oh, that's just sick. 300. Alright, so how do we counter this? How do we counter this? The answer is possibly we can't, and he will also use Max Potion too, and he'll just retreat and then just dominate. So my opponent has 1 prize there, 2 prizes, 3 prizes. Okay, let's touch that there. This is very well. It's kind of impossible. It is literally kind of impossible. Well, let's play it out. See how it goes, right? Because you'll see exactly what their combo is. It's a very, very strong deck that they're playing at the moment. And basically what's happening is that they're streaming 150. I'm expecting the max potion now. There you go. There's the max potion. And you can't keep up. Every single time that you hit out with the Garchomp, you're hitting 200. They're hitting 150. They're knocking out your Garchomp. So it's an absolute given now. The only way in which you could actually win this is if you shut down their powers, which you can't. And it's just it just gets depressing after that. So we're gonna end it there. All right. All right. Okay. How depressing. All right. So those are the limitations at this stage. You can actually see that the GX attacks make it really, really difficult. Oh, so depressing, isn't it? How would you be even anywhere near I would possibly consider Turtonator. Oh, I would possibly consider Turtonator in this guys. So I would Shell Trap, does that then take it out of budget Garchomp realm? No, it doesn't. And to be honest, with so many ends in format, how many times did I use Oranguru as well? That was... How many times would I... Trying to think which one. That's alright. I think it goes quite nicely in here. Let's take it out for a nest ball. Because I quite like that. Quite like that. Haven't used Power Pad at all. So, great in theory. Counter catcher, I'm going to potentially cut to 1. I don't know, actually I like it. Three N. Quite like that mix actually. I like that mix. How would you do that? There is another Pokemon that can be used. It is this heal block. If you have Soul Rock in play, Pokemon, both yours and your opponent, can't be healed, which is a really interesting one to try out. And the other thing is that Soul Rock allows you to draw 2 cards. If there's a stadium in play, the attack does 20 more damage. The other thing that I tend to have stayed away from is strong energy in this deck. So I suppose what they would do is they would just Guzma up the Lunatone and then start healing. They can't really do that. I'd like to maybe pop a couple of strong energies in. There we go. And we'll do that. Let's pop that there. So the problem is that it doesn't actually. Oh, I'm going to take that out. The problem is that it doesn't actually add to Garchomp's damage output. Is it even remotely possible to do that level of damage onto Metagross? The answer is no. However, there is another alternative, which is the Lucario that I brought up earlier. So it was a Metal Lucario. Fight alone. If you have fewer Pokemon in play than your opponent, this attack does 60 more damage for each Pokemon fewer. So 60, 120, 180, 240. They would have to have 4 Pokemon. So if you have like your one, they have their active, right? So that doesn't matter. Then what happens is, if they have 4 Pokemon on their bench, you would have an empty bench. So that would be the only thing. If they have 5 Pokemon on their bench, you can have one on your bench, and you could use Fight Alone. Which makes it quite interesting. You could then run counter energy in order to take advantage of that. So you can then use your Lucarios as an option, as a fighting option. Alright, let's try that. Let's take out the Turtonator, because I think it doesn't fit into the actual style of this deck. For Lucario, oh, we can't have 4 those. Let's take that out and go with a 2/2. And I do think that would fit with Oranguru, so to be honest, I'm getting a little bit of help through Oranguru, but not too much. Counter. Here we go. Got it. 8, 3. What about Cobalion as well? Cobalion. So, just in case you don't know what Cobalion does, Cobalion does Revenge Blast. 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent's taken. What about new Weavile? There's always Weaviles that are useful. 50 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon that has an ability. So if they have 3 active plus a Lele, that could be quite useful. And then you have 60 damage to each Pokemon that has an ability. So you can spread damage. 50, 150. 50, 100, 150. Metal. Ah, there is another thing. It's in one of the. It's a lightning type. It's in the new set. And here it is. Oh, but what they can do is they can just get out of that using Guzma. Steel Short. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a metal Pokemon, it's now paralyzed. So you just permanently paralyze them. Don't like that. I think, do you know what? I prefer my Turtonator idea actually. Thinking about it. Let's go back. Let's go back. Go back. Go back. Yeah, we'll go Turtonate instead. There we go. Because Turtonate is a great starter as well, and it does nice things like soften up. That doesn't look very budget, does it? But that looks budget. Okay, so we'll go with that. Counter capture, yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Darkness Pokemon, do 10 damage. Okay. Right, okay, so we're going to do one final game, because it is coming up to lunchtime as well. I'm getting quite hungry. So hungry, in fact, it sounds like Turtonate is a good shout in this. Oh, Turtle! I think I've played this guy before. Oh, hey presto, we got it. So, Shell Trap twice. He's got Toxin Garbodor, so it's not going to look very good. I can immediately see a problem with the use of Turtonate, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to attach your energies to Turtonator when you start. What you want to do is you want to attach your energies to a Gibble. Yes, I would like to draw some. Oh gosh. Okay. Grass weakness, eh? Gibble. Gibble. There we go. So I don't mind if he Gizmos out the Gibble. That would actually help. You know, it's a really good budget deck as well, Alone and Dugtrio. I think what I might do is I might do a video on that later. Alone and Dugtrio is actually quite a nice one. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, this is the standard tier 1 deck. Galissa Podgarb should manage to do well with this. Let's have a choice band. Okay. Oh, right. That makes it interesting. Gabite. Shelter. So no rainbow energy, he hasn't got grass energy in hand. It's interesting he's using Cynthia. It's a very, very, very powerful card. It's very, very much needed. And I think it's going to add a lot of consistency to a great number of decks. Okay, Garchomp. And let's bring his Trubbish out. Let's beacon. For a Gible and a Waiulu. There we go. That's quite nice because the Guzma just forces the Coco on the bench, takes up bench space. He could waste an Ace Roller on it, but he'd much rather use an Ace Roller on the Wimpod. Where's the Galissapod? Okay. But as I pointed out earlier, the fighting energy on the Garchomp would be ideal. Oh, multi-switch even. Let's put it all out. Lucario and what is it? Gamite. So he might be thinking 210. My Gallispod's are out of range, I'm just going to sit tight. But I do have the Devoured Field. That's why I just have to protect that Lucario. Okay. So he's now looking for a Floatstone. Floatstone, or he could have like a choice band. Alright, this is my last window of opportunity now, so I have one search. What did he look for? I don't want to end him. What have I got in my hand? I've got a Garchomp. Right, let's pop that there. Beacon. Gabite. And something I want to get rid of. Or if he knocks me out, I'll just use that. Now, I'm leaving myself open here because the problem is that he could just shut down my powers and I don't have any draw. So, alright, okay, he's got the Guzma. Oh dear. That's a real problem. So he will just continuously be doing stuff to me now. He still doesn't have a tool, which is very, very interesting. Let's pop the Garchomp active because it's got free retreat. Oh, counter energy, very useful. Very incredibly useful. The Ryulu now goes on the bench. The Gabite goes there. What do I do? Do I just wait? He will use Crossing Kurt GX as well. So let's let Turtonator do what Turtonator does best. Now we'll go down to a significant number of prizes, but then if he has 80 on him, I would be able to knock him out using Garchomp even without the use of Cynthia. So just waiting. He doesn't have a tool. This is interesting. Doesn't have a Pokemon tool. He doesn't have a way of drawing it either. So I'm looking for the Crossing Cut GX. Interesting. Okay, let's put out that Garchomp. Lucario to search for I can't Guzma. It's the problem. I can't Guzma and Cynthia at the same time. Well, if I Guzma, I could take out his benched Golisopod. Oh, counter catcher as well. Forgot about that. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to counter catcher his Garbotoxin. So I want to secure the search in the next turn. So, yes, there we go. Okay, retreat. Wait. And yeah, it secures me a search in the next turn. Effectively. So he's maxing out at 100 or 120, which is fine. Wow, he must be thinking. That's interesting. So he's going for Lucario. He's going to try and kill off the game that way. If I top deck the Cynthia, I can one-hit KO the Golisopod. But that's a big ask. I don't think I can do it twice in the stream. Okay. Let's see. Oh, feel better. Alright, okay. Okay. So he does 100. He does 100. I'm going to retreat. Field blower the float stone, so he can't spend it on that. Yeah, let's do that. I've only got one card in my hand anyway, so there's not really much that I can do. But I have to keep up with the price trend and hopefully get something useful from this. Now that gets me my second Garchomp running. All I need to have is a Cynthia. If I have Skylar and counter energy in the same deck. Oh dear. 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's doing a maximum 100. I have to restrict my items there. Oh, Detective Man. Hello. I wonder what Detective Man wants. I hope it's nice. Let's have a look. Hello, Detective Man. What? Welcome to the stream. Okay, right. So he's done 100 guard press, right? Which is problematic. Okay. Still need. Okay, right. Well, there's not much I can do. Not much. 50 and then 50 maybe. 170. 270. I will do quick dive onto. If I quick dive that, he'll laser run it up and then bring it back down again, and he will do it that. Okay, let's do that. Because I'd rather him ace roll with that and keep that in the active. Oh, thank you, Detective Man. You can be blocked, mate. Ooh. Report. Let's report you. 4. Speech or graphical violence, harassment or bullying. There you go. What's this harassing me? There we go. Bye, bye, Detective Man. You've been blocked. There we go. And Garchomp, yeah. Let's do that. Oh wow. But the problem is, there is a problem. The problem is that he's done armor press, so I'm only going to be doing 190. There we go. Well, let's quick dive him. Get your 2 prizes. And now all I need to do is Guzma up his Lele, and I've got it. Oh, he only had 1 prize left. Okay, well, that's about it. Good budget deck. I wouldn't exactly say it's tier 1 or tier 2. Possibly the inclusion of Turtonator may have lost it, so I'm going to probably remove the Turtonator. Just to finish off, what changes would I make? I liked Counter Catcher. I think that's the direction I would like this deck to take. Turtonator, I think I'm gonna go. I think just take the loss against Metal. Devoured Field is very useful. Do like that. Yeah, I do like that. I think counter energy can go down to 2. Or maybe what you could do is you could just purposefully go behind on prizes and just do constant counter catches. That would be a nice strategy to take. So if I did that, I could then go up counter catcher and then counter energy. But what I'd also like to do is I'd like to have something active. I really would like a little bit of switching. Special charge was okay, but not essential. I don't think it's required now because I'm playing such a high count of counter energy. Because I've got a counter energy, I'm going to reduce the fighting energy. And now, I was just thinking about it. I'd like to put that new tool, just try it out, the skateboard. I think it's called skateboard. There you go. So I'm going to put 2 of those in. Just keep it on the Lucarios. What is the retreat cost for Lucario? It is 1, so it just effectively gives everything free retreat. No point in just using Floatstone. You could use Floatstone, but it also has that extra bit of spice because you can retreat even when you're asleep or paralyzed. So that's actually quite nice. Final card in there. Potentially another field blower. Suppose because of Garbatoxin. Just to try and have something set up set everything up. I do like the beacon, so I would put another Vulpix and I would leave it at that. So there you go, budget, and I've gotten rid of the GXs as well, so that truly does make it a budget. There's the full list. Okay, so 346, quite happy with that. 6 13 energy is not bad. 2 probably be looking at the Wallies again, see how that goes. Would like to have another. In actual fact, I'm going to have another Wally. There we go. Just to get things up and running. Some people like Evo, some people Evo Sonar, some people like Wally. I'm going to go with Wally because it's a budget deck. There we go. And it's just nice to have that extra in there. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and look out for the next video. I'm going to try and do a video soon. Good luck to everyone in Malmo. Bye.